Welcome back to another coffee break on a wonderful Friday morning. I know that it's a wonderful Friday morning because there are only 2 school weeks left until spring break. Last week I talked about something about grades and it was kind of really about ChatGPT, but today I want to sort of carry that thought over to present to you what I found to be a pretty important question on Twitter not too long ago. And this is from an account that I am now following. I wasn't following at the time, but a couple of friends of mine, education friends of mine, followed them, and so that's why it came up in my feed. But this was the question. The frustration I'm experiencing, and I know lots of teachers are feeling with the overwhelming pressure to get students passing their classes. If you can do all the work last minute and pass, what value does the class have? If you can do all the work last minute and pass, what value does school have? I found that to be an important question because I keep coming back in my own thoughts to grades and what grades mean and what we're grading, and this is why the thing that I did last week centered around standards-based grading and rubrics and those kinds of things, because we have a disconnect. It's not just at Fulton. It's across the district, it's across the state, it's across the United States. We have a disconnect between the grade the student receives in the class and the proficiency level that they achieve on a standardized test. We have always had this disconnect. Things that have come up in the news lately in Chicago and Baltimore in particular, where they have had a couple of dozen schools in each city where they have 0 students proficient in math on their state standardized tests. 0. So if the student is passing and graduating and all of that, then what use are the grades? If you've got a student making an A in your class and they can't make above a 12 on the ACT, what are we doing? Those are the questions. I got no answers. I won't be here long enough to worry about answers. Well, let me take that back. I won't be here long enough to help work on the answers, but I will always worry about the answers long after I retire. Things for you to think about. If you've got ideas, if you have suggestions that we can think about as an SLC or as a school, please feel free to email me and let me know, and we will see you next week.